Hello, I'm Trucker Rich. Welcome back to Trucker Rich Farming. All right, we're on PV County doing a Let's Play. Pretty much have left off where we ended last episode. I did buy a fertilizer spreader, which I'm actually going to use for lime. So I realized I didn't have one. And then I also had to buy another truck because up in the sawmill, our rosin's full. I've got trailers up there, but I didn't have a truck. So I figured buy a truck. This one will just hang out up there. And I can get that rosin moved so that our sawmill will continue with its production. So we'll run up here real quick, hook to that and get it moved out. And we need to lime that field we harvested last week. I also want to plow it. It doesn't say it needs plowing, but I always like to plow them, then cultivate them, and then add whatever chemicals I need to add to get them up to par. And then we'll probably, just for this round, go ahead and replant wheat. With everything up to where it should be, I'd be interested to see what our yield is versus what we got out of it yesterday or last time we were here. So we'll get started on moving this stuff, which won't take us very long. And then we'll start working on that field, because really there's not a lot to do until I get this stuff built up. We really can't work on a whole lot of production stuff. I need boards. Although I do need to buy, I think the first thing I need is the 3M plant, which I have not bought yet. So I need that, so that we can make some of the other stuff that we need. Why is that not triggering? Ah, come on. What are we doing? Well, oh, it probably is, and I just don't have my F1 menu on. Yep, start filling. Okay, there we go. Keep forgetting I'm filling, not dumping, so I'm waiting for the little dump message to come up. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. So now the small sawmill is back up and running. Should be about 100,000 liters in here, which is the capacity of this tank, so we should get it all. There we go. Run this over and dump it out. Checked on the boards a second ago before I brought you in. They were not quite ready yet. And we'll dump this out. You'll see, probably not quite yet, but it'll put them into containers for us. And then we can use those containers to transport them. I think you can dump them back into a tanker if you want. I usually just transport them with the container. Okay, so we got that done. Like I said, I think we're just going to leave this setup right up here. Keep this truck up here. And it's a good spot to park it so it's not in the way. Probably over here. I think that will work right there. Shut that off. And we come over here and look at the sawmill. Our boards are getting close, but they're not quite ready yet. Yeah, we're at 68% on boards. So, got a little ways to go yet. So, I am going to head down to the main farm. And then we'll probably start plowing. Guess we'll check the stone crusher. I think we filled it up the end of last episode, but we'll go check that real quick too. So I'll meet you over there. Be back here in a minute. Alright, now down here at the stone crusher. Let's see what we got. Yeah, we're not quite ready to spawn out stones yet. And we don't have anything we need to empty out, so this is in good shape. And I think while we're here, we'll just check this real quick. I don't think it's going to be anywhere near ready to dump out. But we'll check just in case. Yeah, we're still at 42,000. I think that thing does 100,000, so I think we're good. So I guess what I'll go ahead and do is go ahead and plow that field. Get started on that. I should have enough time before the sun goes down to get that down. Get that done. Yeah, well, how about that? How about get that done? And then we'll go ahead and cultivate it after that. That probably won't happen until tomorrow morning though. So I'll get working on that. And what I'll probably do is just bring you back in the morning and let you know how far I made it. I need one of the big tractors for this thing. Which one do I want? Yeah, this one right here. That plow is heavy, requires a lot of horsepower. So we'll get started on this. Like I said, I'll probably just bring you back in the morning. Because I really doubt you want to sit there and watch me plow this field all night. To be honest, I'm probably going to cheat and just put a worker on it and be done with it. Because I can. So, alright. I'll bring you back in the morning. Well, good morning. I got quite a bit done last night. I was up to almost 11 o'clock working on some stuff. We got this field over here plowed and cultivated. So we'll get some lime and put some lime down. And then, of course, we'll fertilize it after we get that done, but we definitely got quite a bit done. We also, you may not remember, but if you come back over here behind the stone crusher, take a minute to run over here. While they were working on the plowing and cultivating, I was making us some room. You may not remember, but there used to be a bunch of trees over here. And I cleared all the trees out because I'm going to use this area for some of the construction stuff that we need. And as I was saying before, for construction, the next thing that we need to put down is the glue factory. So that's that guy right there. And then after the glue factory is the drywall factory. And then we got the concrete and steel. So the glue factory, in fact, why don't we just go ahead and do that while we're sitting here. This sink area is perfect for it. Kind of set this off to the side a little bit. So I think that's pretty good. Yeah. It'll give us some room, and then we'll come in here and landscape it and make it look all nice. So we'll take that. And then I think that's a glue factory, drywall factory. I think that's smaller. Yeah, so we got enough room. We can stick that there as well. So I think that'll work. Stick this back a little bit. I don't know if they'll be even or not. Looks like they will be. So I think that'll be good there. So then, if we come over here, we're going to need resin, planks, and boards to get this up and running. And then to get the drywall factory running, we are going to need resin, chipboards, planks, and boards. So we're not ready for this one yet because we got to still make, well, we got to make chipboards, planks, and boards. And this one we just need, we've already got enough resin to finish it, so we just need boards and planks. And then we can start on these. So, and then the other thing we need to kind of do, let's bring up global. Let's see how our sawmill is full on something. Let's see what it is. Okay, we got boards. So now we can go and get rid of these boards. Perfect. So I think what I'm going to do is get this guy started, get somebody started on liming the field. We go up and empty out the boards. So I'll get this guy started, and I'll meet you up at the sawmill here in a minute or two. Alright, up here at the sawmill, I'm going to start spawning some of this stuff. Just It's really easy to do. Spawn max. Wait for it to disappear. Spawn it again. Remember, this one's going into a wood chipper. Just about done with this. There we go. So we got all those going. So that started. You know, we just keep doing the same thing. Get them all spawned out. For these particular areas. So this will be, these are planks, I believe. See, if you set these things up correctly, it makes it real easy. You spawn them here, which is the input, in this case, to the plank maker. Then you don't have to move anything. So it makes it very convenient. Just spawn them and they get sucked into the plank maker. Plank maker in this case. Very easy. Alright, I'll finish getting all this done. You don't need to sit here and watch me do this. And when we come back, we'll have this ready. I'll be back here in a minute. Alright, we got everything started now. The only thing left to do is to take the output from this one, which just outputs regular boards, and store them. So what we need to do, hit Z, and we want, I think these are large pallets. That's regular, medium, long pallets. So hit U, yep, there we go. Get out of here, spawn some more. Spawn 3 at a time like you could before, but now they're auto-loading onto that trailer. So I'll fill that trailer up. And there we go. So now we got them loaded. And we'll put these in storage for now because we don't really need them yet. We're going to when we start doing our building. So for now, we're just going to put these in storage. Now you can kind of see right there that resin came out in containers. So here are where the boards go. Get this lined up. And gotta remember, move right. go. That's what we want. Hit Y, let them spawn. Reload them. Set our spot again. And looks like one more will do it. Yep, that'll do it. Go back and get that little bit that's left. And we'll be done with the sawmill for a little bit. We did end up buying a flatbed trailer for up here, so I can move this stuff around. So we'll just, like this tractor, we'll just leave this here so that it's available when we're ready. I think there's probably only one or two more pallets in here. Yep, and that's all we got. So drop these off. And this will be done. The sawmill is completely caught up. Everything that we can do, we have done. And that should be good. So now we're starting to build a little bit of a storage up. Probably take another game day or so and we'll have enough boards that we can start building our glue flat frac factory. Talking is an option. And we'll just leave this here. Shut that off, and there we go. Alright, I'll meet you down at the main farm, and we'll go see how he's doing on the lime. So I'll meet you down there. Alright, looks like he's about done. I cheated and I just turned on buy so I didn't have to come back in and reload them every so often, so it was easier to just turn on helper buy. And there we go. Looks like he's done. Maybe. I don't know where he's going now. He must think that last little bit there he missed. I think we'll let him go because I don't think he missed. Yeah, pH now is perfect. Little areas that's perfect. Yeah, that's good. That's all right. I think we're all right. I think that is good. So now what I want to do. Now previously when I've done precision farming, first thing I've done is laid down manure. But I don't have any. Yeah, I could cheat and get some in here, but I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to grab our fertilizer and put down solid first. No, I am going to put down liquid first because our seeder that we have does solid fertilizer. So if I put down liquid first, And I think for now we'll just leave this here. Put it away after a bit. So if I put liquid down first, then when we seed it, we'll put down solid at the same time. And hopefully that'll put us where we need to be. So let's fire this thing up. Go get it filled up. And I just want liquid. Liquid fertilizer. Alright. Let's go spray this out and see how it does. I was told that you should put some type of like slurry or manure down first, but like I said, I don't have any of that stuff, so we're going to try to do it with just regular liquid fertilizer. Get this guy lined up. Good. And I'm just going to use the GPS. So we'll get this set up. Yep, that's it. Turn that on, turn cruise control on, and start spraying. And it's only putting down what it needs. That's why it's doing that weird pattern. Alright, I'll finish this up and we'll take a look at it once we're all done. So I'll be back here after a bit. Alright, we got the fertilization done. It only took one pass. You can see when it registers, there you go. Nitrogen level now is perfect. So in theory, I should not have to add any more fertilizer to this field. We'll see what reality is. So you come over here, you look at that field. pH level is at good. And then nitrogen level is 180 kilograms, which they're showing perfect for that field. But when we go to seed it here shortly, which I think is the next thing we need to do, I am still going to run fertilizer through it and see if it actually uses any fertilizer. So, and then of course we're going to plant wheat in this field, because this is kind of our experimentation field. We know what the yield was the first time around. Now that we've got this field prepped and everything is where it should be, we'll see what our yield is the second time around. So we're gonna, like I said, plant wheat in here. and see what hop-ons. So we'll put this away. And also notice that the stone crusher needs to be restarted. We're out of stones in it, and we've got, oh, I guess I ought to shut that off. It's not processing any more stones, so we need to spawn some and get that up and going again. We obviously just did the sawmill, so we don't have to worry about that. I'll just use this tractor for now. I'm just going to leave that here for now. And I think that's our seeder. So let's go grab this guy. Get it all topped off. Yeah, that's our seeder. Get some seed in there, get some fertilizer in there. See how that works out. We need seed. It's already selected on wheat. Put some fertilizer in here. Go get this guy started. I'm just going to hire a worker to do this. Let him get it done while I go over and get the stone crusher fixed. So what I'll probably do is get this started, go get stone crusher fixed, and then bring you back once I get this field seeded. I don't know that you guys really want to sit here and watch me load stones again, or... Alright, so I'll go ahead and get him started. Curious if it's going to bring it up. I got helper by on, so we're not going to see that stuff go down. But it does not look like it is adding any more. Let's see if it's going to show. Yeah, alright, we are seeding. See the wheat going in there. So, we'll let this guy go. I'll go fix stone crusher. I'll bring you back once we get done. And then we'll figure out what to do from there. That may be it for today. Not a lot to do yet, so I'll get this done and I'll be right back. Brought you back. We're still working on seeding that field, but what I thought we would do is we're up here. Makes it easier to turn. We're up here where the mines are at, and particularly we're at a salt mine. So I thought I'd show you how I get this stuff out. And we're going to actually just sell this salt, make a little bit of money. May not be a lot, but figured we'd make a little bit, because we've spent a lot of money, but haven't really made any yet. So I thought it would be kind of cool. We would make some money instead of spending it. So I thought I would set this up, show you how I do that, and then look at the prices here in a second. And that should be good. So I use these belts. They work really well. So all I have to do is back this thing up. Probably could have sucked that in a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to get myself stuck is what I'm going to do. Am I hitting? No, I'm hitting a tree. There we go. Let's see how well I did. Oh yeah, that should work fine. So I'll let that fill up. That's going to take a little while to fill up. So I figure we'll get this one started. And then once it's full, here I'll show you. Come over here, there's salt. Port Fitzgerald is buying it at $4.32. So I mean, it's not bad, considering all you have to do is just come harvest it, or mine it, then run it down there. So make a couple bucks. Won't recoup everything we spent, but it'll at least get us started. At least we can show some type of positive income for today. So I'll get this thing filled up and bring you back once it's done. So we're back here in a minute or two. Well, as you can see, we got a full load of salt over here by, well, we're at Port Fitzgerald. Let's see how much money we can make with this salt. It's 200,000 liters, so we should make a couple pennies, I would think. Almost there. 86,531 bucks. So that's not bad for an hour or so worth of work. Well, I mean, game hour. So not bad at all. And we're going to run by the bio plant. I don't think I showed you that before. We need to buy this. And it's like $236,000. So I mean, technically we can afford it. And that would be another way to make some money, because I think we got a bunch of silage. We could start running some silage down here and start selling it. And then we'll get the digestate out of it, and we can use that to cut down on fertilization costs. So I think we need to do that. He is done seeding. Go over here and check real quick, but when I drove by him a second ago, he was done. And I think we've pretty much accomplished everything we want to accomplish today. Run by here, check on this real quick, and then I think we're going to call it a day. I think that will be enough. Coming up to the farm now. As you can see, there's a bunch of fields you can buy. But I don't want too many fields. Maybe a couple more. There's so much to do on here that you have a bunch of fields, you spend all your time working on fields, but you also want to be able to do production. So, yep, he is all done. Got this all going. Nitrogen is perfect. pH is perfect. So now all we have to do is wait for it to grow. Then we'll harvest it and see how we do. So I think that's going to do it for this time. I want to thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe. Ring the bell to get notified when I upload new episodes. I am trying to upload this PV County once a week on Thursdays. Sometimes it may be Friday depending on where I'm at or what I'm doing. But that would be the goal. So until next time, have a good day.